Hello everyone. In taxation and salary income, today we will see the further rules and regulation. In last lecture we have discussed till gratuity. Today we will go further. Valuation of unfurnished accommodation. When we have the unfurnished accommodation, any employer provide you the unfurnished accommodation, how much amount will be taxable? That we have to find out. For that, we have to see this is the salary discrimination that which is called BABC salary, because for being the unfurnished accommodation per site, we have to take we have to look into B, BABC salary, like which salary we will take in the calculation. So first of all, where the accommodation is unfurnished, there will be two parts. First part is provided to government employee. If we are providing any unfurnished accommodation to the government employee, it is license fee determined under the government rules, less rent recovered from employee will be taxable. If we see that provide to other employees other than the government employees, there will be again two parts. First is if such accommodation is owned by employer, means if the house is of employer, then what we will do, then we'll see the population. What we will see? Population. We'll see the population, that okay, in which area, in which city this house is situated. We see that how much population of is of that area. If the population is 10 lakhs or less of 10 less than 10 lakhs, we will see the 7.5, we will calculate 7.5% of salary is taxable. Here the taxable amount is given directly. How many percent is 7.5% of salary? Which salary? BABC salary. Okay. Situated in city area, if the city has population more than the 10 lakhs rupees, but less, more than 10 lakh people, but less than 25 lakhs, then we will consider 10% of salary will be taxable. If city contains more than 25 lakhs people, then 15% of salary will be taxable. So we have to consider that how many, uh, what is the population of city. If it is of 10 lakhs people or less than 10 lakhs people, we will consider 7.5% of salary. If it is more than 10 lakhs but less than 25 lakhs, we will consider 10% of salary. And if it is more than 25 lakh people, then we'll consider the 15% of salary. But if the house is not owned by the employer, if it is on rent basis, means employer is not providing their own accommodation, but they have taken the house on rent and they are providing you that house, rented house, then we have to calculate actual rent payable by employer or 15% of salary, whichever is lower. Okay. So if actual rent payable by employer is less than 15% of salary, then that will be taxable. But if 15% of salary is less than the actual rent payable by employer, then 15% of salary will be taxable. So we have to consider these rules and regulation to calculate the accommodation per site. Now we have to see what is BABC salary. So BABC salary contains four characters. First is B, second is A, third is B, and last one is C. So B stands for basic salary. B stand for basic salary. A stands for allowances, but here we have to take care that we will consider the only taxable allowances, only taxable amount of allowances, and we will not take care of, we will not calculate dearness allowance in this until it is used for retirement. But how, which allowances taxable? Then next B is stands for bonus. And last C is stands for commission. Okay. So this is the base BABC salary. This salary we will calculate it. This salary will be considered in the calculation of house accommodation perquisite. Okay. So I hope you clear in your mind that which salary is considered for unfurnished accommodation. Okay. And percentage 7.5, 10, and 15. And for rented it is 15 only. Clear? Then motor car facility. If company is providing you the motor car facility, then we have to see that maintenance or running expenses is bared by whom? If it is bared by the employer, if employer is doing the expense, then we have to see another two things, that is it is more than 1600 cc or less than 1600 cc. If it is less than 1600 cc or maximum 1600 cc, 1800, 1800 per month. Here we have to be very clear, it is per month, not per year. Plus if driver facility is there, 900 will be added. In any case 900 will be added for the driver. So we have to remember the only expenses, how much expenses is taxable. So if employer is paying the expenses and car is less than 1600 cc, then 1800 per month will be taxable. Car is more than 1600 cc, then to 2400 per month will be taxable. But if employee is doing the expenses by his own self, then 600 will be taxable, and more than 1600 cc 900 will be taxable. So we have to remember here two things, that who is paying the expenses, employer or employee. First we have to see that. Then we have to see that how much cc car is there, 1600 cc or more than 1600 cc. If 1600 cc, then for employer it is 900, sorry 1800, and more than 1600 cc it is 2400. But for if employee is paying the expenses, less than 1600 cc 600 and more than 1600 cc 900. And in any cases if driver facility is provided, 900 will be added in each condition, in each column. So this is the motor car facility. Now we'll see the house rent allowances. If company is not providing the perquisite of accommodation, but company is giving you the house rent allowances, that is called HRA, then we have to see three conditions. First is actual HRA received, how much amount, actual amount SSC or the employee received. Then second condition is actual rent paid minus 10% of salary. How much rent he paid, we have to minus 10% of salary from that rent. This is normal salary. This is not containing BABC salary. Please be very careful. If it is HRA, then it will be salary only. And if it is accommodation perquisite, then we will calculate BABC salary. And then last condition is 40% or 50% salary of 40% or 50% of salary. Now here, for whom it is 40% and for whom it is 50%, that is, we have to also look for that. 50% is for metro cities. Only four cities are included in this: Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, and Chennai. So we have to see that in which city your employee is staying. If he is staying in Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, or Chennai, then 50% of salary will be calculated. But other than that city, only 40% will be in consideration. Okay. In this salary plus DA, if retirement benefit is there, and commission, fixed percentage, if fixed percentage is given for the commission, that salary will be included. Here, not another allowances or bonus will be included. Then transport allowance given to an employee to meet transport expense for the purpose of commuting between his residence and place of service, that is exempted for 1600 per month. And if it is handicapped or blind, then it is 3200 is tax free, is exempted. In this HRA, we have to see that less than anyone, which is less amount, whichever is less, that will be tax-free HRA. Okay. Here we can write that whichever is less. Okay. The next is entertainment allowance. For this, three condition is again 5,000 rupees, 1/5 of basic salary, or actual amount received, whichever is lower. That will be tax-free entertainment allowance. Interest-free or concessional loans. For this, we have to see that loan amount does not exceed rupees 20,000. Means loan should not be more than 20,000. Where the loan is provided for medical treatment of SSS family member in respect of disease specified rule 3.3a of the IT rules, any another loan is in excess of 20,000 is considered as taxable. For home loan, up to 75 lakhs, 8.65% interest, and for more than 75 lakhs, 8.70% interest will be exempted. Car loan. For car loan, 9.80% per annum. For women borrowers, 0.05% will be less, 9.75%. Super bike loan 12.20% per annum per year. If certified pre-approved pre-owned car loan, then it is 13.20%. Education for education loan up to 7.5 lakhs 11.20% per annum. Above 7.5 lakhs 10%, 10.90%. For girl student it is 0.50% lower rate will be taken. If interest is paid in time during the moratorium period, including course duration, 1% concession for full tenure of the loan is granted. Loans against pledge of gold ornaments like gold loan, then 11.20% will be considered. Okay, so this is the structure of interest or concessional loans. We have already seen the definition of basic salary, that is BABC salary. Okay. B stands for basic salary, A for allowances, B for bonus, and C for commission. So BABC salary. Here. So this is the rules and major rules and regulation for calculating the salary, taxable salary, and for making the salary statements. So please remember all these rules and regulations so that we can easily calculate the sum. So from next video, we will start the calculation of sum. So please make sure you have written the all rules and regulations in your book before starting the calculation, and please make sure that you'll keep your textbook with you while watching the video. Thank you.